Hey guys, and welcome back. I haven't done one of these in ages. I have literally been concentrating more on the TikTok and Instagram side of things, but I really miss the YouTube because it's more personable. It's more relaxed. I feel like I'm more myself when I'm doing stuff. But also, like, I love doing the YouTube because it's a smaller group of people, and I feel like it hasn't, obviously my YouTube hasn't blown yet, and you know, that's fine. I say it with so much resentment. I'm like, it's fine, but I feel like it's because I love the setup of YouTube in terms of like the tarot reading side, just because I can go into depth with it. Okay, but I am gonna say this: I've got some good news coming. So I will be releasing some manifesting oils very soon, which I won't be. I think this is the first time I'm kind of like previewing. What do you call it? Previewing them, like previewing them. But I'm so proud of them. I'm still in the midst of fixing the formula, and I've worked really hard on the formula as well, and I've been literally like trying to figure out if they're vegan, cruelty free, safe for the skin, not allergy free, like literally everything, so it doesn't irritate the skin. But I'm someone that is the best sort of guinea pig for this because I have very irritable skin, I have dry skin, I have allergies to almost everything except for obviously a nut allergy. But I literally was like, you know what, I'm gonna make these manifesting oils. I just thought that they were a little bit like silly, because I think that's why I didn't push them out, but it's something that I've been really passionate about doing just because I have such great ideas about this. And I've made a love seduction oil, which is amazing. It smells amazing. My friends have said that it's amazing, and obviously they've been like, it works. I've also made a protection oil, but I need to make this smell a lot better, and I've given it to one of my friends, and I just feel like the smell needs to be a bit better. And I've got the God of Fortune oil, which is the money oil. So I've really like worked hard on the design of the labels. They look cute. They just look, these are like praying beads, so that's why it's the protection one. But I'm really proud of them. I will be kind of opening the shop a bit more, expanding, and I've basically been working hard on kind of trying to get it to a point where I'm selling like multiple things. So yeah, it's just in the midst of kind of growing the apothecary side, and I will be making more things that you guys can look forward to. So it won't just be a tarot store, but I want to be making like sort of like a witchcraft store, so that everyone is able to find affordable ways to doing their own magic in their own homes without the worry of it being unsafe, or sort of like, you know, not sourced from the right places. Okay, so I am sourcing it from places that I feel like you'll be at peace about it. Okay, so don't worry, I'll take it from there. So let's just first do the pick a card. Okay, so I will be doing a pick a card reading, as you can tell from the title. So what am I going to be doing first? So I'll let everyone choose kind of the crystals first, so let's just do that first of all. Okay, so maybe, don't know how people are going to do this or see this. Okay, so if you've picked pile 1, we shall go with this one. Okay, so this will be the pink stone, and I'll hold them up for everyone. And if you pick pile 2, it will be this one, and pile 3 will be this one. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Let me hold it up for everyone. I am doing it in the most worst way possible. Okay, so pile 3. So obviously this will be a pick a card reading on what your person is thinking and feeling, but it will be a big love reading. I'm basically, okay, you know what, I'm changing my mind. I'm doing a huge love reading. Okay, so we're going to look at your current energy, your current situation, what's happening, what will come, who's around you. It's a whole current energy update. Okay, so if just pause the video and just choose which one you want. Okay, so I'm going to do a thumbnail picture. So thumbnail picture flapped. So yeah, I'm guessing you guys have picked, so I'm gonna just go off of with pile 1 first. Okay, so if you've picked pile 1, and I'll just put these aside. I'm just gonna put the timestamps as well, so 4:41. So pile 1, let's have a look, okay, at what is happening with your person. I'm gonna do channeled messages first. Okay, so first of all, I feel like There is a blockage, I feel like, with your person if you have someone. There may have been a few things that have gone wrong during the connection. So there may have been a few things that have gone wrong in the connection that have caused maybe you to feel like it's too damaged. Maybe you can't go back to the person. Maybe that you don't want to move forward. Or maybe you feel a little bit like you feel a little bit pessimistic about your love life at the moment because of how broken you feel and how many times a person has made you feel like that as well. Okay, so let's just go on to the reading, okay? And then let me just tune in, okay? So give me a moment, guys. I keep looking at myself because I'm really like really like conscious of the way I look on camera. I'm like, do I look okay? Do I look chubby? So let's have a look. Okay, so spirit, pile 1, what's happening? Okay, everything just decided to fall. Okay, so pile 1's energy, please. What is happening for my pile 1's? Just feel like, sorry guys, I get really like finicky about stuff around me. But spirit, what's happening with pile 1 in their situation, in their love life at the moment? Please show me pile 1's energy for their love life at the moment. 9 of Swords, 2 of Wands in reverse. I'll read the reversals, actually. I usually don't, but 2 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands. Okay, we'll just leave it as that because this is basically what's happening to you at current. Okay, so first of all, I was kind of correct in kind of what I said is that you feel a little bit like in pain about the situations, almost like too much has gone on, that like you feel in a little bit of like mental, like you've been mentally disrupted by your relationships, by your connections that you've been in. And so the 9 of Swords came up. So first of all, in your love life, I do feel like you're overthinking a lot. You're also thinking about one particular past person. So there is one person that is stuck on your energy. There's another new person that you've met, and I'll explain why I'm seeing these things. Okay, so basically we have a ghost and we have an owl. The owl is someone that I am picking up as a new person that is got more energy and something that's a little bit new, like a new toy. I also feel like they're quite intelligent, but I do feel like there's a past person that's gripping onto your energy at the moment. I'm seeing a 3 of Swords behind and a 4 of Swords in the forward position, and then 2 of Swords in the present. Okay, so you can see 2 swords, that's present. Then we've got 3 of Swords in the back, so that's like a lot of pain that you've experienced. 4 of Swords, which is in front of you, so that this is a lot of stagnating in your love life. Okay, so I do feel like mentally you have so much around you collectively as an energy where you're not really allowing yourself to nurture yourself in healthy relationships. So I do feel like you've been in really bad situations. I think, you know, you guys, some of you might have tattoos, like maybe you have an animal tattooed on you, because of that owl again. Okay, so it doesn't have to be this person, but I'm picking up a few things. So when I read cards, like I pick up so many things from the cards, and so I feel like with you, definitely from that first instance of what I'm seeing, there is a lot on your mind about your love life, and you are feeling a little bit stuck. You're not making a lot of movements in love as well. You basically have said to yourself that you're not making a lot of movements and you don't know why. We've got the 2 of Wands in reverse as the next card as to what else is happening. So I feel like you've tried to move forward and now you've completely stopped yourself from actually challenging yourself to move forward. And I think also maybe as well you have chosen between maybe 1 or 2 options. They haven't gone well, and now you've just completely gone, you know, some of you actually might have even moved countries for someone, or someone has moved countries. Okay, so something about moving countries, but something has stagnated due to someone moving away, or due to someone moving, or you moving. Okay, whatever the storyline of moving can apply to you. Now the third card is the Seven of Cups in reverse. I'm gonna put the music up a bit. Seven of Cups in reverse. So this shows me that you're really done with being played about. And I think maybe before you were used to it, maybe before you were in the dating scene, you were used to kind of having a lot of options, or you're used to kind of sleeping around. And by the way, this is a very non-judgmental space. I'm not saying like, oh, you're used to sleeping around. No, it's more like you were used to the kind of consciously saying to yourself that it's okay and that you are able to handle it. And I feel like there's something in you that is not able to handle these things anymore. And I feel like you're seeing people for what they are. Do I see options around you? I do. I feel like there are still past energies that are on you, but you're not entertaining it too much, I don't feel like. So right now I do feel like you're alone and you're single. But again, I do see there are some people around you, but they're not serious options, and they could be situationships. But for the most part right now, for whoever's watching this, you do feel quite alone at this moment. Now, Ace of Wands at the end shows me that it's not present, but what it's showing me is someone is messaging you. So I have this feeling that there's someone that pops up in your life, okay, or there is a person that will pop up every now and then to excite you a bit. But I think in this present energy there is like sort of fear of being alone, but fear of also entering a relationship, fear of also allowing a new energy to kind of come in and hurt your feelings again. So Spirit, what's happening in her connections right now? What's happening in Pile 1's energy in their relationships and connections? Seven of Pentacles. So this talks about, again, past energies. I do get this feeling that you have invested so much time in these situations, and I think you're also waiting on someone. So it's talking about you waiting on someone, or also waiting on something where you've worked on yourself for so long that you feel that someone might come in. I think you are relying on both scenarios, that maybe one person might show up from the past, but then also it's like you've invested so much time and healing in yourself, because Seven of Pentacles, look, it doesn't also mean waiting, but it also means waiting on reward. So I don't think you're just waiting for no reason. I do feel like Spirit's kind of saying like, look, there is someone on their way, but we're not asking you to wait for that person that you may be thinking about. So right now, I'm not 100% sure at the moment, but we will go into it as to whether this person Spirit saying that you're waiting on is the right person for you. But I definitely see that I understand kind of the situation of why you've waited and why you've kind of stood and invested time and possible like feelings, and you've put feelings away for this person. There's also a feeling of like maybe that you stopped dating and having sex with people for a while because you wanted to allow space for yourself not to get into something messy. So it's all about like waiting and sort of respecting yourself as well. Spirit, what's happening in Pile 1's connections and their situation? Seven of Wands in reverse, tired of something. You just kind of quitting. You're almost quitting, basically. You're trying to let your guard down a bit more. So I do feel like in some ways like you are trying to let your guard down. It's not like you're heavily invested on being this sort of disgruntled person that is hurt by your past. I feel like you are trying to let your walls down, but it's showing me that also with the Seven of Wands card that you're tired and like you don't want to defend yourself in situations anymore. And I feel like fighting and stuff like that is not in your nature. Like you don't like to fight. I think also maybe you are physically small. You're physically quite smaller. So this is just something that I'm picking up. But maybe you're physically a lot more smaller. Maybe you're just someone that is just kind of like you've done all the fight. You just want to kind of be in your feminine energy, and so you don't want to be in this sort of aggressor masculine energy I'm seeing. Spirit, what is happening to Pile 1's energy in love, and what's surrounding that energy? The Temperance in reverse. So this is also saying that you are still going through a lot emotionally. So this is not just with your love life. There is also stuff that has happened to you within your own life that has caused you to kind of go inwards a little bit more. I do think that not right now is the right time for you to enter a relationship, because with the Temperance in reverse, it can represent someone that is feeling a little bit unbalanced in terms of their life at the moment. Maybe too much is going on. I feel like maybe life's a little bit busy. Maybe that you've just had an argument with someone. Maybe you've just been through something quite hectic, and you're still recovering from that. You're still recovering from that connection that has made you feel a little bit upside down. So that is what I'm seeing. That is what I'm seeing. So let's see what's on your mind about a particular person. Okay, so I want you to think about your person now, and hopefully we can connect together and see kind of what's happening with your person. Okay, so Spirit, what's happening with pile 1? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to take out all the cards because I laid them. We're going to do a fresh new spread. Okay, so let's see what is happening with pile 1 as a whole. Spirit, pile 1 is thinking about their person. Can you just help me tune into their situation and how they're feeling towards them? So this is one particular person, okay? Don't be choosing and applying. We're going to choose that one person and see what's happening to them. So Spirit, what's happening to pile 1 and their person? We've got the 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay, 10 of Cups in reverse. I already feel like we've got someone that was in a past relationship, or you guys were in a long-term relationship, or there's two stories. Okay, so choose which one applies to you. The first one is that you guys were in a long-time relationship, and that this connection didn't see to its fruition, and it was a very difficult relationship. Now the second storyline is that you guys tried to make it into a relationship, and you tried to get it to there, and it failed. So there's something to do with failing in a relationship, failing to get to a point where both of you have reciprocated feelings. So I am seeing reciprocated feelings. I don't see this as a new energy. I think this is a new energy. I don't think this is a new energy. I think it's an old energy. I feel like there is a failed relationship happening, and you guys haven't gotten to that point of it being in something long-term and healthy. Like it sort of kind of failed at some point. Spirit, what's happening with pile 1's person? How do they feel towards them? They think about this connection a lot more than you think. 10 of Wands. I also feel like they are sort of a martyr. And what I mean by martyr is that they will allow things to topple on top of them and use that as an excuse to say why they cannot commit to you properly, why they are not showing up for you properly, why that this relationship failed because they had too much on. So I feel like also you went through a lot where you were also accepting a lot of bullshit from this person, so maybe allowing a lot of stuff to happen because they had so much going on in their life. But it's also like there was a lot happening to your life too, so but I just don't think you used it as an excuse. I think they used it as an excuse. We've got 2 10s, completion, endings. I think for this person to feel like the 10 of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Wands, it weighs heavy on them because it's almost like they feel unhappy that things have left off the way that it had, and I do feel like they do miss you. I have this feeling as well that this person is getting calmer, so it looks like they are experiencing a lot more worse things after breaking up with you or after disconnecting with you. So I don't see contact between the both of you. I see that this person feels a lot of difficulty around this connection and trying to let things go. They can't let it go because they haven't had these feelings for anyone. Their life, they're going through karma as well because they didn't give this connection a chance as well. So life is a little bit more difficult for them as well. I don't see that they're a bad person. Look, I don't see them as a bad person. I think they're going through a couple of things in life that is teaching them how to strengthen themselves at life. I don't think that they're ready to be in a relationship just yet, again anyways. And I do see an ex as well, or I see a past person. But let me just have a look. How are they feeling towards pile 1? The star card. Okay, healing. So they feel that you are someone that they believed that they could have a connection with, and they had a lot of hope and a lot of kind of fantasies about this connection, and I feel like that's when it failed, because their fantasies didn't live up to actually what was realistically on their plate. So what I can see is that this person, I do think that they put you on a pedestal, and they they really did care about you, and I think that they got scared that this could have become and leveled up into something, but before they could do that, they just wanted to do something else before they went into this relationship. Now the star card shows that they do wish that things can work out still. And I also feel like this person might have recovered from a few things. Okay, so this is not for everyone, but from the star card, it talks about addictions from beforehand, or going through a lot of difficulties in life that have caused them to either drink or smoke or do things that are unhealthy in their lifestyle. And so now that they're in a better place, they're thinking of you. So this person is in a very nostalgic feeling mode towards you. Spirit, how do they feel towards power one? Please show me. What do they want and how do they feel power? We've got the Ace of Swords in reverse, we've got the Four of Wands in reverse, and we've got the Death card. Okay, so I don't think that this person is for you. I feel like you're gonna find it a heck of a difficult time trying to get the truth out of them and get them to spit it out. I think communication is really hard for this person, because not only are they being dishonest with you, because I don't think they're lying, I think they're just being dishonest with themselves. If this person, is sitting there not being able to be honest with themselves, what makes you think that they can be honest with you? So this person runs away from themselves a lot, and they kind of block off realizations. And so basically Spirit's showing me that like they find it a hell of a lot difficult to kind of come to terms with what really needs to be done to change and transform their life. And that includes you entering their life to show them what it means to have something healthy and to have something that is kind of a great new chapter for them, because they could have had a family with you and they could have had a lot of things with you. And I think this is where you need to actually ask yourself, like, people who aren't ready to be in a family relationship and stuff like that, it doesn't take a lot. All it takes is a bit of love and a little bit of effort and communication. And a lot of people do that with their friends, but why not in a relationship, right? Because what can happen is that these type of people that will let you down is the people that are letting themselves down in their own lives. So even though you might sit there and say, I don't get it because I have friends and I have loyal friendships where I reach out every day and they're not the same person as you. These people are probably not showing up for their friends. That's why you get some people in friendships where like those friends are users. So you need to think of it in that way. If they're using you in this connection where they haven't established a relationship with you, and they have these deep emotions for you, it just shows you that you need to kind of cut this off. Because for example, if this was your friend and they weren't showing up for you, they were constantly late, they aired you, they didn't pay for things, you always had to pay for it, or like it just felt like it was very one-sided, you're gonna have this inclination to cut them off. And the same thing is that in this connection, you haven't done that and it's been going for so long. And sometimes the difference between a friendship and a situationship is that the sex is also drawing you in, and the emotional pull towards them is different to a friendship, because you don't trauma bond as much as you do to a connection, a situationship. Now, what they want versus also what they are intending to do with you is again very similar, in the sense where I feel like basically for them to really level up, they need to have an ego death. Okay, so this is what the Death card means here in this situation. They feel, okay, and I don't actually think that this person's spiritual. I don't feel it. I think this person's aware that something in them needs to change in order for this connection to lift off, but they're not going to do that. Four of Wands in reverse shows that they are unhappy with certain things that have happened in their family life. They recognize that they are very close to you. They recognize a sort of familiarity with you. But I feel like with that Death card, they understand that something needs to die within them, and transform and transmute this negative energy that they have within themselves, okay? In order for themselves to let go. I mean. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen next between the both of you. Okay, so Spirit, what's going to happen next between pile 1 and their person. What do you see happening during winter? King of Wands in reverse. This person is definitely going to come back, but I feel like they are, this is for some of you. You might be dealing with someone that's borderline manipulative, borderline abusive, or just borderline something where they're not mentally stable. So I don't see that this person is mentally stable. Okay, so the first letter of that was to kind of that was for like maybe 10% of you, okay, but for 90%, for the majority of you, this person, huge commitment phobe. They see other people as well. They are seeing other women. They are very cutthroat with women, and they are very shut off by the female energy. This person is not friendly towards women and female energies. Like, in the more dramatic sense, they hate females, okay? But and when I say that, me and my friends always say this in a joking way, like, oh, men hate women because they do this to hurt us. Like, it's more of a jokey sense. Like, sometimes like a guy will not do something, you're just like, this man hates me, you know? But in that true sense, it's kind of, it does come from somewhere. It's because they do have a problematic relationship with the female energy. Now, the reason why I say that is because I've got the High Priestess in reverse. This is feminine knowledge, okay? So this is feminine asexual knowledge. When I talk about feminine asexual, yeah, feminine knowledge is not something that is dainty. Feminine knowledge comes from your intuition that you have built in and instilled in yourself through matters of learning through your true self, okay? Learning through years of kind of understanding the female psyche of yourself and unlocking information about oneself. When it's in the reverse, and when I'm being matched with the King of Wands in reverse, this is someone that has been possibly even had a really rough time with a female in their life, okay? Maybe their mother, maybe a grandma, maybe an auntie, maybe a past relationship, but for whatever reason, they've had a very difficult time building a very healthy relationship with the females in their lives, okay? I'm also seeing that they have a very misogynistic way, or maybe sort of like a certain way of looking at a woman and a woman's role. They think of a woman in a certain role that they need to be, and a man in a certain role. So there is a huge ego coming from this person. Spirit, what's going to happen next with this person and pile 1? What's going to happen next? The Empress card and the Judgment in reverse. This person is going to come in when you least expect it, when you're gymming it out, when you're eating healthily, when you're doing this and that and the other. This person is going to come through, message you, and I feel like you're not going to have it, because it's showing me that you are blocking this person from challenging your development with that Judgment in reverse. I also feel like a part of you will feel like to let this person in because of the Empress, again, because of the way that this person's feeling towards you. So I do feel like it's not stuck energy, but I would just say like you're going to be really cautious around them, but you are going to allow them to come into your life because you're going to speak to them. I do see that. Be careful of pregnancy as well, because you might get pregnant, or there could be a pregnancy scare, but it's just saying that this person will try to come in. The communication is a little bit delayed with them for some reason, like there's a block. Spirit, will they come into pile 1? The Star card in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so yeah, this person's going to be a little bit delayed. They might come in in the end of December, or even by next year, but I feel there's a blockage with this person coming forward at this time. But I definitely see them coming back. Okay, so pile 1, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. That was a big, nice reading, and subscribe to my channel if it resonated, and if you enjoy these type of things. I really enjoyed it as well. And please just, you know, follow my Instagram as well, and if you need a private reading, you can always DM me, email me, whatever is best for you. Okay, so that's it for pile 1. Pile 2, let's go on to pile 2. Okay, so if you pick pile 2, then you have picked the Moss Agate, but the darker green one, because they're both Moss Agate. Sorry, I can't say it properly. So let's move on to pile 2. Okay, so that's 29:15. Okay, so pile 2, welcome to your reading. I just did a really heavy reading on pile 1, so I'm like gonna get my, it was really heavy, so I'm gonna do a little clear out of the energy because it's very, very heavy, very heavy. So we're going to clear it. So Spirit, let's clear the energy and go into pile 2's reading. Okay, so for those of you, I've probably made the title clear, but basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking into your present love life. We're going to be seeing what it is you're feeling right now at this instance, and we're also going to check out what is happening in your love life and how that person feels towards you. So it's going to be a bigger reading, bigger than the ones that I usually do, and we're going to kind of delve into that, okay? So let's have a look, okay? So Spirit, Power 2, what is happening with Power 2's energy, please? What is happening with Power 2's energy, please? The Lovers in reverse, okay. I like this one because it's a bit more exciting than the other one. The other one was like really intense, but 10 of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse, Jesus Christ. Okay, so you have a lot of problems. The Hanged Man in reverse. And the Three of Swords. This pile, yeah, I'm already seeing personality-wise, you are very strong. Like, you are very strong. You're very... You have taken a lot of bullshit, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pile 1 is like disengaged almost, commitment phobe as well. But Pile 2, I think you've really tried your best to get into a relationship, and you've really tried to get this going. You've been crushed. I'm seeing cheating as well. I don't know if cheating's happened or basically some really big struggles have happened in your relationships. Possibly like, I think you have extended yourself way too much in relationships. You've extended yourself a lot in connections. It's saying that you've given up on love a little bit at the moment. It's saying you've given up on yourself a little bit. It's saying something to do with also your health is coming up. So maybe you've gained weight. Maybe your weight has fluctuated a lot due to relationships. Maybe something has happened to your health because of connections. Because of relationships and love, okay? So something to do with your emotional life is affecting your health as well. Something to do with even your career has stopped. Some huge block has come from basically your love and relationships, okay? So I do feel like that's happened. Very different to Power 1. Power 1 is very like detached, but this one is like fiery. Like, not saying that you're a fire sign, you could be, but okay. The Lovers in reverse, I feel like you have had choices, okay? So it's still similar to Power 1, but okay. Your person, you don't like dealing with too many people at one go. Even though you could have dealt with more than one person, you don't like to, because it's just not in your nature to. It makes it difficult, it makes you confused. This pile is definitely a little bit more spiritual than the first pile, but I think with you guys take energy exchange a little bit more seriously. I am seeing you heartbroken about someone, and I also see disappointment. And I'm basically being shown that in your present energy at the moment, you're in no communication. I see arguments, and I also see someone not turning up for you. They haven't showed up for you. They didn't show up, and I feel like you feel a lot of betrayal from this connection, okay? Spirit, what's happened in their connection right now? Because there's a particular person that's coming up. Queen of Cups. This person is coming up as the Queen of Cups, okay? So it's not you, but this person's coming up as the Queen of Cups in reverse. So this person is overly emotional. They feel overly sorry for themselves. They don't know how to look after themselves emotionally. They're very intuitive though. Look, I'm gonna tell you that they're very intuitive, maybe borderline psychic, but they might use their intuition in ways where it doesn't really help the situation. My throat just got dry, so I'm definitely seeing like this person has said something hurtful to you. Or something has been said that has hurt you, okay? Spirit, what is this person's thoughts and feelings towards part 2, please? 7 of Wands in reverse. They gave up. They wanted to leave. I just feel like you dealt with someone that wasn't ready for anything in general. They weren't particularly ready for a lot of things in life. They're on a search to fulfilling their own cup, and I feel like in the midst of that, you were in that path, in their way. Sounds horrible, but you were in the way of that. I don't feel that they could have ascended with you, neither would you have ascended with them. This person wanted to walk away and needed to go away. You needed to walk away as well, because I'm also seeing you turn your back on this as well. Spirit, what's happened in this connection with part 2? You felt trapped. So something trapped you. It could have been physical or mental, but something has trapped you. Your confidence has gone plummeted. It's saying your confidence has really plummeted. Something to do with weight gain has happened, or something fluctuating again with your health is coming up. Now, if this is not your pile, just choose another one, because if it's not your story, it wasn't your story, and you've probably just picked the wrong pile, and like it just wasn't for you. But what I'm getting is like, in particular, something happened along the way of this connection that just made you feel so in your head, and like you felt like you couldn't, maybe you're calling more sick days at work, maybe you felt like this huge stall within your own career, because it's showing me your career stopped. Because even the first batch of cards, I got the Ace of Wands in reverse, which shows me that you stopped doing something that you were meant to do. You gave up on something, but this is something physical I'm seeing has stopped you as well, because Ace of Wands is like a physical thing that has stopped you from doing that. So again, it could be a health illness, could have been health, it could have been anything that stopped you, and it like everything kind of had to stand still with your life. And I feel like you're taking time, like you're taking your time now to really kind of heal yourself. A huge broken heart here, and I feel like you are operating from a place of a lot of pain and hurt. Maybe you have blamed a lot. There's a lot of blaming with each other as well. There's blame coming up, blaming. It's not getting you anywhere though, is it? So blaming someone isn't going to help, and I don't feel like treating yourself in a demeaning way is going to help as well. And like, you know, the negative self-talk is going to help. It's not going to help you. This person still thinks about you though, Spirit. What's happening with this person then, part 2? What's happening with this person in part 2? 9 of Swords in reverse. They have been overthinking, but they've told themselves to move forward. But eventually, basically, I am seeing like a collision between the both of you. This person's a little bit afraid, okay? Something to do with being afraid to start over again. The connection between the both of you seems mutual, where it feels like both of you have to move forward in order and take a risk on yourselves in order to like get away from this feeling of hurt and pain. But I am seeing like this person is a huge avoidant person. Avoidant as fuck, because their energy is not very strong. All I'm being shown is your rage and your anger. Spirit, what has been happening in pile 2's love life? Ace of Wands, so sexual energy. 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands, sorry, not 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands in reverse. Feeling a little bit helpless. King of Swords in reverse. So you might have dealt with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but I'm getting air sign or fire sign. But it's showing me that you dealt with someone that is has been neglecting themselves and neglecting you. I also feel like with that Ace of Wands card, that this was a very magnetic connection that took off very quickly but almost fizzled out and just as quick. Spirit, what's happening between these two? What's happening with the connection with pile 2? Strength. So we've got the Strength card, which shows me that the both it's saying that you need bravery at this time to move forward, that this person still respects you and puts you in high regard. This person feels that you have been really strong. This person feels that you are still someone that is very respectable, and they look up to you as well. Strength card shows me that this person really feels a strong bond with you, but they also, I feel like that Strength card is something like, is also Spirit's way of saying like, you pull that inner strength out from within you and move forward. Oh my god, damn it, all my cards fell. Okay, Spirit, what's happening? my god, I'm so sorry. So sorry, Power 2. Maybe you're super tired or something, or you finished work. So Knight of Wands in reverse. This person was in and out, in and out, in and out. Very wishy-washy with you. Has a bit of a temper problem as well. So I'm seeing temper. Maybe you just felt like they have this attitude with them that you just felt was like super erratic, maybe unstable. You felt like it was you couldn't interpret how they felt towards you. You couldn't interpret what their next move was. You also you viewed them as quite unstable as well. So you knew that they were unstable. Spirit, how is Renee? God. I don't know why I said my friend's name. Friend. I hope she doesn't pick this pile, but anyways. It's because I said someone else's name that I was thinking about as well. Ignore that. I just thought of my person's name and their person. I really hope she doesn't pick this pile, you know. She's gonna be fucking fuming, but it's fine. Let's see, how is pile 2's? Your person's name might start with an R. Let's have a look. I don't know why the fuck it just came out. I was thinking about pile 2 and then I just said, oh, okay. I can't wait to tell my friend about this actually. She's gonna be like, what the fuck? Okay, so pile 2. What's happening in this connection with pile 2, please? What's happening in this connection with pile 2? What's happening in this connection with pile 2? And what will happen? 8 of Cups exiting, 9 of Swords, worry. So there's worry that you might leave. It's showing that you're worried to leave this connection, that you're worried that if you go to something that you feel will make you happier, I feel like there's fear of like moving towards something that's better for you. So I feel like there's fear of moving towards something that you feel will make you happy, fear that meeting a new person might mean future disappointment, and just fear of exiting. You don't want to leave knowing that that's just done and ended. So I also feel like there's some self-harm here, self-deprecating feelings. You just sort of like making your head spiral a little bit. Okay, so it's showing Spirit, what will happen in the near future between pile 2 and this person that's on their mind? What's happening in the near future? The Hanged Man in reverse. So overly stuck, not choosing not to make. Okay, it's saying you're choosing not to make a movement. The Star card in reverse, it's showing more sort of that you might get into this person's wing again and get hurt. And this is where they're saying be careful of what you're choosing, because you are choosing to like go into this person's like 7 of Swords. It's like thief behavior. You're now, if you choose to move in a direction where you know that this person's not giving you anything and you fall into their trap, you can't feel any depressed than how you already feel, because you've made that happen yourself. You knew what was going to happen and you went forward and you hurt yourself anyway. So it's saying more overthinking is going to happen and you're moving backwards in your healing. So just be careful of that, okay? Spirit, what is going to happen in the near future with pile 2 and this person? Look, King of Swords, this person is going to be so unfriendly to you. This is not your person, pile 2. Pile 2, if you feel like it was too much of a negative reading, then I'm going to say this to you, yeah? If you're single and you're struggling and you're in pain about your connection, then have a think about why maybe this has triggered you, okay? Because with pile 2, I am getting this again, where it's King of Swords in reverse and 7 of Swords. This type of behavior, you don't want that. This is not someone for you. You know it. This person got anger issues, and the thing is that if the anger issues have already started, imagine what their anger issues are like with someone that they're comfortable with and that they're married to. Yeah, this person won't stop being like this unless they really get themselves out of this sort of martyr energy, or this sort of like self-loathing energy that they feel that that life owes them something. I would also be careful that you might have energy exchange with this person a whole lot as well. So maybe doing a deep yoni cleansing would be really good as well. Spirit, what's going to happen next between the both of them? Will this person come forward? So yeah, there will be There's a new person. Okay. Damn. Pile 2. Pile 2, if you let go of this, and they're saying that eventually you will, when you let this 10 of Swords now naturally let yourself heal yourself, not only are you going to meet someone that cares about you, King of Cups, but you're also going to have fun with someone. So this could be either one person or two person, but I'm seeing two energies, two very different energies. There's King of Cups, King of Wands. This King of Cups energy is amazing. He's got this huge light in the back of him. He's almost iridescent, like your new sort of chapter and beginning in something real. You're going to have two real males come forward to you. One of them I think is definitely like they're going to care about you. The second one, however, is juicy for your confidence. So I feel like your next chapter is going to be amazing. You have nothing to worry about except the fact that you might need some self-control with this person. But I feel like this person might be the end. Okay, because I feel like there's two people coming up in your reading and you just look like you're doing amazing. Okay, so part 2, that was your reading. Snap. If you liked it, please subscribe. Let me know what you thought about it. Give me a message. I am on Instagram all the time. If you want a private reading with me, then you can visit my website or you can DM me for any of that information and I'll be happy to help. Okay, so part 2, bye bye, and I wish you the best of luck with that situation. Okay, so pile 3, let's see, we are now on pile 3, 46, 30, yeah. So pile 3, you chose this lighter moss agate one, okay? And we are going to look into your energy, okay? So let me get a channeled message. For pile 2, I didn't get a channeled message, but I think there was a reason for that. But pile 3, I forgot to do channeled message for pile 2, but I'm going to do a channeled message for pile 3. So pile 3, let's look at your channeled message. Okay, so I don't know if this is correct, but let me know. It doesn't have to, but basically for this pile, I'm seeing like a lot of gaps with communication. Maybe even prolonged amounts of gaps. Okay, maybe months, maybe weeks, but it's showing prolonged amounts of gaps within the connection where you guys have been speaking, like it's just been cut through. So I'm going to be picking up different types of energies. It doesn't have to be the one person. It can be different situations that you've been in as well. So different gaps. I feel like you have a very light energy, and I feel like someone, or basically, you know what I'm seeing with you, a lot of men have stained your energy a bit. Okay, so I'm seeing like a lot of bad energies around you, male energies that have tarnished you a little bit, so have possibly made you feel a lot worse than before. They've definitely left you feeling very empty. So I'm seeing like energy sucking, energy vampires that have taken your energy quite a lot. I feel like you can move forward quite well from it though. You can definitely move forward from it. You're not someone that can get infiltrated by the dark, so you will overcome any darkness. You're the type of person that has overcome a lot of darkness. You have puddles in your energy field. Okay, so puddles meaning that there are some certain things that you need to work on in your energy to kind of stop yourself from succumbing into like negative thought traits, such as low confidence that could manifest itself into like slight shaming of yourself. Okay, okay, so that is what I'm seeing for part 3. So part 3, what's happening to y'all? Spirit, what's happening to part 3's love life? Please show me. I'm so sorry, it's because it's nighttime. I did this in part 2's reading where I just started yawning. Oh my god, and we've got the massive moon staring at me as well. So part 3, what's happening to part 3's love life, please? Page of Wands in reverse. 7 of Cups in reverse. Spirit, what's happening in part 3's love life? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The part 2 and part 3 had loads of reversals. We've got the 3 of Cups. Okay. I'm gonna get one last card, Spirit. What's happening in their love life in part 3? The Emperor. So you've definitely been dealing with a particular person on your mind. So there is one person. I will say this again though, similar to pile 1, you don't need to watch that video, but basically what I'm seeing with this pile is that you have been dealing with a few energies. And this is what I'm talking about. The different energies have infiltrated your energy field a little bit. Maybe your friendships have been too in your business. Maybe you have met a lot of people out partying. It's showing a very bright lifestyle around your love life. So you've met different people, a lot of people. I am seeing that you have a type. The type is that you tend to go for someone that has a big ego. You're comfortable with the big ego man. It makes you feel like they have more possession over their life, and that possibly they may be possessive over you, and you find possibly maybe possessive behavior healthy, or healthy as in attractive, sorry, not healthy. I feel like the person that you're dealing with is someone that wants to have full control and full control over their energy, and they don't like to let on what they're doing, how they're going to do it, what they're going to do next. They are also someone that can have a temperamental problem, not a temper, but like more like a little bit negative. Like they might have a very negative mindset. So this negativity could come as the fact that they might be a little bit sad or a little bit like not trusting of people. So I don't see that this person trusts very easily. But I think in your love life, I do sense that you are like basically uninspired by the men around you, or you're uninspired by the choices of people that you have meshed with. Maybe you have even forced yourself to mesh with certain people. Now what it's saying is that you're coming out of illusion from choices. So it's saying that you're starting to see people as for what they are. I am seeing a very, very immature energy around you. So this is another person, but I am seeing someone that likes to it's like they're pulling your hair, like you know when a little boy pulls your hair. So I feel like there is someone in your energy that likes to annoy you. They like to rile you up. And then I've got the Emperor energy that likes to have full control of them over themselves. They're older than you, or they own something, but they're definitely someone that is doing quite well in life. And I just feel like with this person, you both have feelings, and you guys might have met each other through friends or through a party. But I'm seeing that this situation, I can see that the both of you get along really well. Like inspiration when you talk, inspiration when you guys are together. But I feel like you often have met people that are very like, you've met them and you've said to yourself, oh my god, they are high value, but then it just like flips on its head. So that's represented with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This talks about options or offers that were very substantial and that you could have gone somewhere, but they've just kind of turned on its head, and you just kind of been like, oh fuck, like that, why did it go like that? So Spirit, why has it gone like that? Show me why the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse in their love life. Okay, this is caused by overthinking. You basically overthink too much. And maybe there's also feelings that there's basically feelings that maybe you are putting too much emphasis on the fact that they are the prize. And so you might feel like they're so high value that you've made yourself nervous, you don't want to lose them, and now you've lost them through the overthinking. So I do feel like pile 3, you might have to put more value in yourself than you actually really deserve, because you're basically saying that they're the prize. And once you make that other person the prize, what happens is that you diminish your own personal power, and your own personal power diminishes as soon as you don't allow yourself to deserve certain things. And that if you don't put yourself on a pedestal, you will look like the chaser. You will look like the person that wishes that happened and wishes like, I don't want to like let go of this person, so I'm gonna make this happen. So be careful with being too masculine in your energy. So let's have a look. Spirit, what's happening with pile 3 and their person? What is happening with pile 3 and their person? We've got the Moon card. we've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and we've got the Justice card. So something has something of like a lot of time has gone, and now you see it for what it is, and now you feel like you've been done dirty, but you feel that karma exists, and that person will realize that they shouldn't have done what they did to you, or they shouldn't have behaved in that way. But I do feel like you're done waiting. It's saying that you're still confused about the situation, and I feel like this person, I feel that they understand where they've gone wrong, but they are not in the space to make a lot of movements with that Moon card. Okay, Spirit, what does Pile 3's person want to do about the situation? What does Pile 3 person want to do about the situation? The Hierophant in reverse. They are kind of afraid of moving towards you and having a conversation, because they feel like they feel challenged about themselves in general. Like, they have a difficult time understanding what they want themselves, so having to answer to you makes it all the more difficult, I think. Spirit, what's Pile 3's person thinking about in this connection? Pile 3, what is Pile 3 thinking about? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is talking about how they feel that, I feel like they have a lot of negative self-talk as well. So you've now potentially attracted someone very similar to you, where they don't have a lot of confidence. I think with this person, they're holding you back, because the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is not a great card to get, because it means that there is some sort of bad luck going on, or basically this person is going backwards in terms of the way that they are developing the situation with you. Spirit, what is happening within this connection with Pile 3? Temperance. Look, see Temperance. In this person's not ready to come forward. They're just about managing to balance their own life. But look, they have a lot of respect for you. They feel that you deserve a little bit more than what they're giving. They feel that, I think deep down inside, they feel that you think that you don't want them as well. Like, deep down inside, there's something telling them that that person will leave me for something else, because she's quite high value. She's quite, like, you know, even though you have those confidence issues, they're looking at you as the Queen of Pentacles. I also feel like they don't want to hold you back as well. So there's also a feeling like I don't want to hold myself back, and I don't want to hold them back, because for them, they feel that being in a relationship means investing like a business. So they feel that they need to put in everything like it is a business, which is where that Justice card comes in, about fairness. I feel like they have been fair to you. I don't see that this person's a true liar. I just feel like this person has shown you that they're not ready, and then it's just kind of like, because of that strong magnetic bond that you guys have, it's caused them otherwise, and it's left you feeling a little bit confused. I don't think that you really want them though, because I feel like you've kind of gotten over it a little bit. Spirit, what is happening with Pile 3's mindset about this? It's still saying that you really feel used by this connection. So it's saying that you still feel like pretty much like this person wasn't being honest to you, and it made you spiral a lot, and it made you cry, or it made you like overthink yourself. But it's saying that you've overcome it by focusing in on yourself. Spirit, what's going to happen to Pile 3 and this person? Will this person make a move towards Pile 3? 3 of Wands, the Chariot. This person won't make a whole lot of difference in your life moving forward. I don't see like a lot of communication. It's like minimal communication, and I feel like this person will try to contact you, but I don't think it's going to be sustainable, because the Chariot card is talking about this person might drive a lot. This person has a lot of goals that they want to achieve, and also this person feels by talking to you, that's going to hinder them going forward. What's happening to Pile 3 and their connection? King of Wands in reverse. The Star card in reverse. I'm not gonna lie, it's like a collective energy, but like all piles didn't really have like a sustainable connection. So maybe it's just something in the air. But okay, King of Wands in reverse and the Star card in reverse. This person will come forward. I feel like you are not going to like experience like the nice version of him the next time you talk, because it's showing that he's going to be a little bit narcissistic towards you. But I feel like yeah, it's just saying to be careful of his behavior, because I don't see that he's going to be particularly like, he's not going to make you feel happy is the answer. At least with pile 2 has someone very close happening, like a new person that's really going to like them real soon. But let's just see, Spirit, what's going to happen to pile 3 real soon? What's going to happen to pile 3's love life soon? 7 of Pentacles, no longer waiting. Page of Swords, what's going to happen to pile 3's love life soon? The Justice card came out again. The 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be able to get your karma back. I was saying something to do with your karma. Spirit, what's happening to pile 3's in their love life soon? Ah, okay. Okay, just to be mindful, your person, there is another person. I don't know who this is. It's not the same person I was talking about, but it's a different person's energy where I'm seeing like they're coming to apologize to you, but I don't trust their energy a whole lot, okay? I do feel like next in love, you are going to be in a stronger place within yourself, but it's still showing me that you're closed off, but there are people trying to like find your weaknesses again. So this is where I'd say like to be really careful, like especially this Page of Swords, because I, in your first spread, got a Page of Wands in reverse, which was that person that was like quite irritating. But I see another person, it could be that person, the irritating one, but I see a very like playful energy coming towards you, and it's something for you to have fun with. But I see you in a very strong position. You're coming up as the Justice card, okay? So it's showing that you're in a strong position and you're not here to play games. So I do feel like you're going to be in quite a strong place within your own self-worth and your own personal power, where you're not going to let people control or mistake or mistreat you, okay? So pile 3, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed. Wow, this reading was long, boy, but I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know what you thought, and if you would like to book a reading with me, let me know. Every time I do these long ass readings that are like over 1 hour, I just get super tired, but I managed to do it. This was like a challenge for me. I just find it so difficult to do like really long readings, but I really wanted to go there and kind of like prioritize making like a more extended reading. But guys, I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I will try to make a star signs video, okay? But anyways, bye guys.